We're going to look now at drawing properties. When you add a drawing to the drawing list in your project, it always applies the project default values if you say yes to that prompt on the screen. So right now, our drawing, JIC drawing properties, is part of the project drawing list. So it will have the property settings applied from the project to the drawing properties. Okay, that's fine. Now what I'm going to do though is remove this drawing, right click and remove from the drawing list. You'll get a prompt, say yes to that, and it's taken out of the project list. That's fine. It's still a drawing in its own right, but it does not have the project default values applied to it. I'm going to zoom in now and just zoom in on that top left corner of the wiring ladder there. I'll save my drawing as well, just as a quick sanity check there to make sure that everything's saved. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to go to the schematic tab, click on the icon menu. I'm going to add a relay or a contact. So I'll just pop a relay coil in and I'll just drop it there. And I'll just click on OK. I'm not going to worry about changing any of the properties. And you'll see there, CR1 is the actual tag for that particular coil. Now, okay, it's sitting on top of the wire there. I'm not too worried about that at the moment. Let's have a look now at when I apply the project values to this drawing. So I'll save the drawing, go to the project, right click, add active drawing. Do you want to apply the project default values to the drawing settings? Yes, I do. So that updates. You'll notice nothing changes in the drawing at all. What I'll do now though is I'm going to go here to the drawing, right click, properties and drawing properties. Now there's a lot of information in your drawing properties. In here, this is your drawing settings. So you've got project, description 1, description 2, and you've got project code, installation code, location code. In this case, the one thing we will need to do, give it a sheet 002 because it's the next one down in the drawing list. Section and subsection are extra descriptor fields for database work and if you need to expand on the description of the drawing. Let's go to the components tab now at the top. And you'll see there component tag format, and you'll see we've got %F, %N. So that's the numbering format, and at the moment it's sequential, but it's starting at 1. I want the next one to start at 001. Okay, so the next component I add will start at 001, not just 1. It's the same with your wire numbering. You can change the wire number format. So %N stands for number. So when you put a wire into the drawing, it'll give it the number. Again, sequentially, 001, and it's increments of 1. So that would be 002, 003. A good project practice to get into there when you're wire numbering though. I've done that for training purposes, but normally you'd go for a sequential, say 010, as in 10, and then the increment would also be 10, because you never know when you need to add extra wires into a particular part of a project. You can also place the wire number above the wire, in line with the wire and set the gaps, or below the wire. I normally go above. You can have the wire number centered, offset, again you can specify the offset distance, and leaders are as required, always or never. Now, I just go as required there normally. I'll let AutoCAD Electrical make that decision for me. Cross-referencing is the same. Cross-reference, same drawing, you got the drawing number. Between drawings, you got %S, %N. So that's same, and then %N. You can see there, same, %N, and so on. You can set default button settings. Component cross-reference display, you can have it graphical, text, or table format. Styles, you've got arrow styles, PLC styles, wiring styles, fan in and out marker styles. Again, I rarely change any of that. I tend to just use the defaults in AutoCAD Electrical, or I use the default project settings. And drawing format, if I'm placing a ladder, it can either be vertical or horizontal as a default, width, multi-wire spacing, format referencing, scaling, standard stuff, but you can set it all as a default in your drawing. So I'll OK that now. As you can see, it updates. What I'll do now is I'll go back up to the schematic tab, back to the icon menu, and I'll select another relay contact and I'll go for another relay coil. I'll place this one, say, there. Notice the component tag numbering has changed because of my drawing settings. If I OK repeat and then go and place another one below, like so, CR002, because it's sequential. I'll OK that, and as you can see, it numbers up differently. Now, the good thing is I can go in here. There's nothing to stop me editing this one. I can just go edit component, so select it, right click it. I can change that to say 003. It's the next component tag along, and I OK that. Let's put another one in and see what happens. I put another relay coil in and pop it there. It finds the 3 that I've already placed, click on OK, and makes that 4. So these drawing properties make your life so much easier. Make sure you use them.